All right, so I might have been wrong about John Cena winning the Rumble, or when Seth Rollins and CM Punk were going to have their World Championship match. Or I might have been wrong about even Drew winning the world title this year. But you know what? I have a good feeling about 2026. Today I want to do a 2026 bingo card. All I need to do is come up with 25. All I need to do is come up with 24 because everyone knows you get a free spot. So look, I already have something working in my advantage. So what I'm going to do is give you 24 different scenarios that I think are going to happen over the next 365 days. I know I'm usually wrong, but I feel very confident. Bron Breakker wins the World Heavyweight Championship on January 5th, the Netflix anniversary. I know what you're thinking, do-rag. It's not probable. They want CM Punk going in as champion on Wrestlemania. I know. I get it. It's CM Punk. He draws the money. But what if? Honestly, I just want to start off with the hot take, to be honest. Bron Breakker needs to win this. I need to fill this spot. I need it. But more importantly, I think the Vision, they're on the right track right now. Let's mix it up, man. I know we've been having these long-standing champions, these 4, 5 months, 6-month reigns. We get 5 years of a reign of a world champion. But you know what, man? Let's take it back to the 90s for a second. Let's take it back to those late 90s when people were holding those titles for literally like a week. Stone Cold only has like 500 something days as world champion? It could be less than that. The Rock is like 400 something total days as world champion, maybe 500. Sometimes you gotta mix it up. If it's broke, fix it. And right now, the world championship scene is kind of boring in the WWE. There's a lot of qualified contenders, but the issue is the booking and the stories are just meh. Let's mix it up. Give the young badass the title. Give Bron Breakker the title, man. It's time. All right, let's mix it up. Let's try something different. Trying something different, I'm ready for my second choice. Rhea Ripley turns on Io Sky. Now, this is cool or whatever, them being best friends, but honestly, it's time to turn Rhea Ripley heel. And I don't want that to be a WrestleMania thing. I feel like that's what they're building to, but for the sake of my bingo card, me putting myself out there, I'm going with Rhea Ripley turning before WrestleMania, and hopefully the blow off is a before WrestleMania thing because I got another bingo spot for Rhea Ripley later on. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and the Damage Control thing, they've been putting on some fun matches, but I think that eventually it's going to run its course, and the problem with WWE is sometimes they'll allow these storylines invested. I already see online people were complaining about Io Sky looking too happy constantly and not really selling the fact that she was betrayed by Damage Control. She looks happier than ever. If you have a stable that you led for so many years and you guys have so much history, so many title reigns, so many big moments, I do feel like you should seem a little more heartbroken, and Rhea Ripley shouldn't be like the solution to all that. I mean, obviously they're faces, right? So like the grass is always gonna seem greener on the other side, but sometimes you gotta sell it like they're on your grass. Losing Damage Control for Io Sky, there should seem like there is all over that grass. I know for me it feels like that because I miss Damage Control. I'm not gonna cry this episode. Last episode I cried about it. This episode not so much. Only because I don't want to jinx myself. And plus there's so much there. Like Rhea hasn't even got her straight up a clean victory over Io Sky yet. So there's that to look forward to. My third prediction for this bingo card is going to be Rhea Ripley beats Io Sky at WrestleMania. Yep, I'm going with it. Now, do I want that to happen to one of my OGs, Io Sky? Absolutely not. It's about time Rhea gets it. And how long are they gonna allow Rhea to be a lovable loser when it comes to Io Sky? I think that's coming to an end soon. I think if they actually do Wrestlemania, it's going to be a great match. I think that you turn Rhea heel. I think you keep Io the underdog and you turn Rhea heel again because it's been a while. I know people love her, but people gonna cheer for her no matter what. But if you have her turn on Io and people adore Io at this moment, oh, that would make Rhea a super heel. Rhea is like 7'5" taller than Io Sky, and I think that if you have Io going into WrestleMania as the underdog, you cannot go wrong. It's time, WWE. Don't bring it back to the Judgment Day. In fact, end the Judgment Day. I'm not even gonna put that on my bingo card because I like at this point I think this is gonna go on forever. There is no day the Judgment Day will ever end. Watch it happen on the first episode of 2026, and then like I could have had a bingo spot just for putting that. Hey man, I'm gonna take the hard route and say Judgment Day is never gonna end. That's not on my bingo card. It's just a prediction. I think that'll be a solid match, and I'm going to put that on my bingo card. Now, it won't be a match, but I think John Cena will somehow appear at Mania. He's going to FU somebody. Hopefully, he is the Miz or Grayson Waller. He deserves a bigger moment than that. Maybe like a last WrestleMania, like, thank you, Cena send-off. Honestly, maybe Hall of Fame. I should have put Cena for the Hall of Fame on my bingo card, but I'm going to just go with Cena will appear at WrestleMania Las Vegas. I feel confident in that one. That one would definitely get me a spot earned. This is some ways out, about 6-7 months. will win the women's Money in the Bank. Now, I know what you're thinking. Big dude, she has 2 titles. She gonna drop them titles like a bad habit, okay? Them titles gonna be gone. It's time to move on from that U.S. title run. It's time to move on from that AAA women's title run, all right? It's cool and all, but like I said this before. I said this a couple times, actually. I think that the 2 titles isn't hurting her, but they're not doing enough with her. Chelsea Green is a great talent on the mic. She's pretty good in the ring, but I think it's time that she gets that WWE women's strap around her waist. It's time. Enough playing around. Let's get that on her. What else is there to do? She's had multiple U.S. title reigns. She has a AAA title reign. She's over. She might be beyond over. I think her stock is hurting a little bit because they're not doing as much with her. But that seems to be the case for a lot of the women in 2025 on Smackdown. But I think it's time to get that world title around her waist. If not the world title, because obviously it could be like a whole year wait thing, get that Money in the Bank on her. She had a great spot where she went through the table last year. She had a great performance during that Money in the Bank last year, but I think it's time. Give her the Money in the Bank. I don't see there being another option, maybe a Lash Legend, maybe. You go Roxanne Perez, but I think Chelsea Green would be the perfect person, especially with her wrestling style. She's more of like a cowardly heel. I think giving her a Money in the Bank would create that kind of ultimate opportunity idea. Give my dog that Money in the Bank. And also give me the spot, man. Please, I'm desperate for these. I really need this to work. I don't want to be a loser again. I was a loser in 2025 with these predictions. This year, I don't want to go out like a sucker. So, wrestling gods, bingo gods, look out for your boy.
What the hell?
I have a lot of Mania predictions. I'm very excited for Mania. By the way, my favorite pay-per-view of all time will always be the Royal Rumble. I think the Royal Rumble is the greatest thing that WWE has ever created. It's the greatest thing in wrestling history. Rumble is my favorite, but everyone knows you get excited for Mania. I hate sitting for 2 days, 5 hours each. I got ADHD, I think, and it's a little aggravated sitting there for all that time. Speaking of Mania, Bianca, get well soon, come back. Jade Cargill, you were on a tear. It's time for them two to finally go at Mania. This has been years in the making. We sat through title reigns. We sat through injuries, stopping things. We sat through start-stop pushes with Jade Cargill. It's time. They're going to tear the house down. It might not be the most technically sound match, but 2 megastars like a Bianca and a Jade, like other than like some botches in the match, what could really go wrong? They're 2 of the most prominent superstars of today, and I think it's time we let it happen. I think we can't wait a year, because the year after that, I think we got Rhea. I think their paths are going to cross. I just think it doesn't make sense right now. I think after the whole thing with Naomi and the stuff at last year's Elimination Chamber and the attack and keeping Jade out for all this time, and Jade has the strap around her waist, and I don't see anybody beating her right now. The only person that could possibly beat her is Bianca. Let the 2 superwomen collide. Make this one of the biggest Manias of all time. Hopefully keep Brock Lesnar off the card. Now, something you guys don't want to see, but you also do want to see. I think you guys don't want to see because you guys don't want to see this man back in the limelight. But the truth is, it's time. Not now. They just won the World Tag Team titles, but soon. Not Mania. Hopefully, oh God, not Mania. But sometime this year in 26. I don't want to see that match again at Mania after the match they had. Was it last year, 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Nah, it's not enough time in between that terrible match. Jey Uso will turn on Jimmy Uso, turning Jimmy Uso into one of the biggest baby faces in the company. Man, what that would do. Turning your lovable Yeet Meister Jey Uso to a heel. Are you kidding me? Do you know how much that would disturb the WWE universe? I hate saying that, by the way. I remember when they start doing that WWE universe stuff, like in what was it, like 08-ish? Man, ugh. I remember I was like, that's not gonna stick.
Stop the cap.
Yeah, I was wrong. See, this just proves that maybe I shouldn't even have a bingo card. I get so much wrong about wrestling that it's not even funny. But I'm one of those people, I can admit it. I'm not one of these ICWs where I gotta say some comment like,
come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
I said ICWs. Look at me. I'm wrong about that too. Wow. I'm not somebody from the internet wrestling community gotta be like
I said this before.
We don't know you.
None of us know each other. We don't know what was said before. We ain't gotta say that. We ain't gotta. What's the point to prove? Leave a like and keep it pushing. Comment, keep it pushing. All right. Give me those bot comments. Wow, this is the best thing I've ever seen. This is the greatest piece of content. Keep going. Don't tell me like I said. Like I said, mind your business. But also, if you agree or if you have any bingo card ideas or anything you want to see for 2026, make sure you comment. If you like and subscribe, once again, you'll help me get rid of this iPhone 5. Jimmy Uso, I think, has potential. I hope world title is in his future. If not, my man deserves some mid-card titles as well. Give him that US title, that IC title. Give him something. I think he's worked his ass off just like Jay has. I don't care what y'all say. Jay also deserved those titles. He deserved that world title. He deserved all the titles he got and all the opportunity he got recently. It's not no nepotism. It was not just handed to him. He earned it. And this is just another side of like, the rest of the community. We are fickle. We turn on everybody. It's time for Jimmy to feel some of that. Go. Even if the bag comes away, they gonna turn on him and say, all he do is a super kick. Like, come on, man. We knew this already. Who cares? We let Cena do 5 moves of doom. I'm not comparing them to Cena as in like personality or like they have like the it factor with Cena, but like, hey, man. Sometimes we want to see different people as champion. Let Gunther go on a little bit longer. Y'all would have said Gunther don't need to be world champion. Y'all did it to Damian Priest. Y'all wanted something new. Y'all got Damian Priest and then y'all turned because this reign is he shouldn't be in that position. We fickle. Jay, do your thing. Bash your brother in the brains with that damn steel chair. Hey, let's get your brother popping. Maybe I'll have a good match or something, like a good ladder match or something. 1-on-1 TLC match. No Bloodline Rules match. I don't want to see that again. That's Roman thing. We don't want to see that. Gunther will win the World Heavyweight Championship again this year. I mean, what sense does it make for him? This man is over. He's getting heat. It's crazy. He may see in the tap like a little. What else is for him to do? I got some other ideas, but I'll get to those later.
Hey, yo, what the?
Yeah. Give my man the world title. He don't need it now. Maybe towards like the end of the year or something like that. If you have heat like this, he's not an Intercontinental dude. He's not a US title dude. My man's world championship or bust. It's world title or fail for this man. There's so many people that could benefit from beating Gunther for a world title. Also, hopefully this is not a spoiler. Rest in peace, Al, man. You had a hard life. You barely knew English when you got here. You loved waffles. Your boyfriend, Mike, ain't really had that much value to anything. You went out like a true soldier. Maybe you are somewhere with three waterfalls, a small village. Nobody knows you, but everybody knows everybody at the same time. Maybe you did make it out. Or maybe you dead. Let's be honest. You're probably just gone. But rest in peace, Al. Give Gunther the world title. Also, give me my bingo slot. Speaking of Gunther, we're going to go with another spot. Gunther's going to be a big topic for me today, right? Gunther's going to retire AJ Styles. He's on a roll. Oldberg beat the shit out of Ron Cena. AJ, you one of my favorites. You the phenomenal one. My boy Gunther got to get a hold of you and make you tap like a little bit. I'm going to complete this bingo card. I don't even know what I win. I haven't even thought about that. I'm going to give myself something. Maybe I give myself an Apple Watch if I get this right. Maybe I give myself a Ferrari. Or you guys help me get a Ferrari. Whichever one comes first. My 10th slot on my bingo card. Lash Legend and Nia Jax win the women's tag team titles. This isn't a far cry. I had to make something easy for me. I feel like I've been putting some spots that have been having some, doubt. So I just want to make something a little easy for myself, Sometimes you got to care about yourself. You got to put yourself first and take care of yourself when your feet is f***ed up and you know you got to go to the spa or something like that. You got to go to the, get a pedicure or manicure, one of them. Sometimes you just got to take care of yourself. You got to fix them dogs. And right now I'm fixing them dogs. Lash Legend and Nia Jax will be women tag team champions. They're actually fun together too. And I told y'all, I love Nia's reign, her last reign as Queen of the Ring and her women's title reign. I think they can do way more with her, and right now she's not going to be in the women's world title scene, and that's okay. There's other titles, but Lash Legend and her, they're a dominant team, and I think that putting the titles on them could definitely be fun once we get this Kabuki Warrior angle out the way. In fact, this is not going to be a slot, but I got another prediction. Not going to be on the card, but Io and Rhea are obviously going to win those world tag team titles. I think that's happening on January 5th, maybe? Yeah. January 5th. They're going to win those titles. They need to drop them to Lash Legend and Nia Jax. Perfect. And have Rhea turn on Io whenever that happens. Cause it. And you know what? That'll give me a bingo slot because this is what this all's for. This is like my Thanos world dominance thing. Like, I feel like once I get my little 5 spots that I'm going to unlock some Thanos power with that gauntlet. Like, just... And the WWE universe is gone. If Gunther can't do it, I'm going to do it. Setting back in 08, it wasn't going to last. I wanted it gone. I hate that phrase. Yeah.
I'm doing myself.
Aleister Black will win the US title. If Aleister Black doesn't get a damn title, it's a shame. What is the point of him coming back if he ain't getting no title? Y'all gonna carry and cross this man? I think not. We not letting that happen. Us wrestling fans, we will riot. Maybe not like how we did for Daniel Bryan, but we damn sure not gonna let this happen. I know I'm not. Y'all gonna repackage this man into the same gimmick. It's a repackage to the same gimmick. Y'all bring Selena Vega, you bring his real wife with him. They dark, scary, weird eye, and this man ain't got no title reigns? Why are we like this? Sometimes you gotta move them. I keep saying it. Sometimes Sometimes you gotta move those titles around. If you don't move those titles around, we get stagnant. Us wrestling fans, we don't like stagnant. We get bored. I think we live in a time where everyone has ADHD like me. And I'm not gonna sit here. Y'all like this shirt? I love this shirt. We're not gonna sit here and let one of our favorites go to waste. Give my man Aleister Black that damn US title. Let him get some people over. I mean, not yet, because my man Carmelo Hayes has it, so it's gonna be a minute. Let that be a Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Y'all gotta let them go. Y'all gotta let them keep going. I know they're gonna put on some classics, and that could be a great rivalry. I don't know who would be the face and who would be the heel. Running two faces at the time would be kind of weird. Just book them right. Give them a little story. I think that'll be fun. And that'll ride us sometime into maybe like a little after Rumble. Let their blow-off match be at Rumble. Give them a blow-off match. Then put them in the Rumble. But I think Aleister Black has to fall in there somewhere. And for the sake of my card, please give him that damn title. Please. I feel like I'm drowning out here. Predicting all. I think Hunter doing this on purpose. I told you I've been in war rooms, and I feel like whenever I come up with an idea, he give me that old Vince McMahon look over the glasses kind of look. He don't say nothing, but the look say it all. My 12th pick. This one I feel like is easy because this is boring. I don't care about nobody say. I don't care about no face paint. I don't care about no Ula Falas. I don't care about none of that. Split the MFTs just for the sake of my card. They can stay together if they want to. If you wrestling gods want to help me actually win this bingo card challenge for 2026, you will split the MFTs up. Put an end to it. We ain't gonna miss them anyways. It's time anyways. After this why I think what else they gonna do? Only thing left to do is beef with each other. Only thing we acknowledge is the OG bloodline. MFTs, my family tree. The family tree we care about is on Raw. No offense, y'all. Like I said, I don't make videos to bash nobody. I'm a fan of a lot of these people, but if it's broke, fix it. Another solid choice. I think this is an easy one. Alexa Bliss turns on Charlotte Flair, thus helping Alexa Bliss to finally join the Wyatt Six. Kidnap her so we can start this story. It's been years. We only care about the Wyatt Six if Alexa Bliss is in it. We all know that. Told you I don't give a damn about them being best friends. It's cool and all. They a fun tag team. Charlotte ain't ready to go back to being a heel yet because like she's getting sympathy. She's getting love. She's not Charlotte Hogan right now. Let my girl shine as a face and put Alexa in her place. Alexa Bliss needs to join the Y6. We need some continuation of that story from the Y6. This is the obvious way to freshen it up. Make some biscuits. Like a cat, make some biscuits. Don't let that bread run stale. It's time. And I'm gonna say this all year, especially because I need this bingo slot. I keep talking to the wrestling guys. I keep talking to Hunter, but nobody's listening. How's Batista?
Give me what I want!
And what I want is for there to be no more best friends. Going back to my boy Gunther for my next pick. Listen, he's going to beat that creepy, weird, freaky man, Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Make him, hopefully this is Brock's last WrestleMania too. Make this man submit, tap, pass out. I don't give a damn. Pin him, count out, whatever you got to do to get him out of there. It's time, Brock. You got to go. You can't beat Gunther at Mania. If you beat Gunther at Mania, there's something going on. You have some secrets. If you beat Gunther at WrestleMania, I know you have some secrets over Triple H, over Vince, over the WWE, or probably over TKO. There's something you got over them because this doesn't make any sense. You get an 8-minute match and destroy John Cena and John Cena's last year, and now you might face Gunther, right? And what happens then? What you gonna do? And destroy Gunther too? The man don't need to take 80 suplexes. The man just need to choke you out. Gunther, you gotta beat Brock at Mania. It's not even guaranteed they're gonna wrestle, but for the sake of my card, I'm putting it all out there. I might got a gambling addiction. 15th slot will go to Logan Paul being kicked out of the division. There's no inkling that this will happen, right? But I'm gonna tell you something. I want this to happen so bad. Only because it's Logan Paul. I like to see Logan Paul get his ass whooped. I'm not gonna lie. For no reason, he done nothing to me. See, maybe some Jake Paul, leftovers. Kick my man out the division. I don't know why. Just take a spear. When he on the mic, I'll be like, shut the up. He cool or whatever, but just I like a little drama. Edge got kicked out of Judgment Day prematurely. Can happen to you too. You ain't special. You ain't put in the pain more than anybody else in that group. And also, y'all better do right by Austin Theory. I believe in doing the right thing and doing right by your talent. I'm going to do right by Austin Theory. And you also need to do right by me and help me, complete this bingo card. So just kick Logan Paul out this year, please. Speaking of the Vision, for my 16th pick, I'm going to go with the Vision winning the tag team titles. This is not hard to see. Now, I don't know if it would be Austin Theory and Logan Paul. That'd be fun. Or I don't know if it would be like Bronson Reed and a mixture of either Logan Paul, Austin Theory. But either way, the Vision needs gold in that group. Multiple championships on some Evolution-ish. Give them the world tag titles. Y'all ain't doing nothing with them anyway. Y'all threw together a team and it worked of AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Now it's the Usos. But we all know if I need this bingo card to go, I need Jey Uso to turn on Jimmy. So this is a 2-for-1. You could have the Usos lose to the Vision, thus giving me 2 slots. I thought this one through. War Room General. This is like me winning a world championship. This is like me winning a Rumble. If I get this bingo slot correct and you guys buy me that Ferrari, that McLaren, I'm still deciding what I want you guys to get me. You guys make the right choice. But yeah, this is my world championship. And for my world championship, I need Jade to turn on Jimmy and lose those titles to the Vision. Last year, we didn't have the match stipulation, right? It was great. Finally, no Hell in the Cells for an entire year. This year, I think we get 1 Hell in the Cell. We need 1 Hell in the Cell match, not a pay-per-view. Please, Hunter, not a pay-per-view. Just 1 Hell in the Cell match, and that'll give me a spot on my bingo card complete. It could be Drew and Cody for all I care on the 200 match of the year, refusing to have a blow-off match. I don't care. It could be the MFTs versus each other. It could be Grayson Waller versus The Miz. I ain't watching that, but I'm just saying it could be Grayson Waller versus The Miz. But as long as you guys put 1 Hell in a Cell match on that pay-per-view, the big dude will approve. Also, get rid of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. I don't know why. Make it No Way Out against something. And by the way, y'all had the nerve to give us a Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view. This might be a hot take as well, but I'm just hoping for this. I don't care if it happens or not, but you know, me and him have a little beef and we got squabble maybe 1 or 2 times in the war room before we can find peace. My 18th pick for my bingo card will be Triple H. Triple H, you will be fired. It's a wrap. Do I think it's going to happen? Hell no. Do I think it's a long shot? Hell yes. But I'll tell you what, put on my card because, hey, Anna, you got to get up out of there. I'm tired of you doing this great. I'm tired of these decisions you making. I'm tired of what you did with the New Day. I'm tired of Ron Truth. I'm tired of Apollo Crews being a little snitch backstage and then not being on camera. Then coming back as a snitch and then not being on camera. I'm tired of all of this. Maybe Gunther got to retire you in real life. Send him out for a hit piece. Somebody got to do it, but it won't be me. Obafemi winning the World Heavyweight Championship. I think there's too much going on the other side with Cody Rhodes for it to be Smackdown. But I think Netflix Raw, you got a superstar like Obafemi on his way. We ready to see the vignettes, the promo packages. And who better for him to beat than Gunther? He can be the one to beat Gunther. Obviously, we have CM Punk there. We still have Seth coming back eventually. There's Bron Breakker. There's a lot of different pieces. But Obafemi and Gunther, are you kidding me? Obafemi and Bron Breakker? Are you kidding me? Give my man a world title the first day he gets there. I promise. The second he walks through the door, treat him like how y'all was treating David Otunga when he brought Jennifer Hudson backstage on his first day. Give him the world on some Aladdin and Jasmine. He don't have to have a match. He just show up and win. Who was it? Show up and wreck? For Oba, it should be like show up in nepotism. Show up and give. Hunter, I got some ideas. Hit my jack. Roman Reigns will win the 2026 Royal Rumble. I don't know what the hell he's gonna do for Mania season, I'll be honest. And I think the only way that he could be really figured, I mean, he could be figured in just by showing up, but like have him being figured into a big spot, maybe a Cody blow off, have him win the Rumble. They like to give their megastars multiple Rumble wins, so why not give my man's another Rumble win? I don't see nobody else winning it this year. I mean, it's obviously anybody could win it this year. That's a stupid saying that I just said because somebody always wins, so you can see somebody else win it this year. But give Roman that, let him go with Cody, get his bloodline finished. Rock's never coming back. It's okay. But for the sake of my card, please just let this happen. Because why did I even put this on there? It's such a long shot. Oh, God. Roxanne Perez will win the Women's Royal Rumble. I don't think this one is a long shot. I think that if you're going to do something with the Judgment Day story, you might as well have some type of breakdown. Most people believe it was going to be Roxanne and Raquel turning on Liv. Spice it up a little bit. Have Liv turn on Roxanne. And she's a hell of a competitor. She's a hell of a wrestler, hell of a superstar. And I think that she could put on some great matches, and eventually she got to have that strap around her waist. It's time. Give her that Royal Rumble spot. Don't let it be Charlotte again. No Becky, no Bianca returning. None of that. Roxanne Perez will be the Women's Royal Rumble winner. Mark Hunter's words. What if y'all found out I was actually Hunter? This whole time I've been Triple H under like some Scooby-Doo, some zoinks type. Like I just had a mask on this whole time, all these years, and I was Triple H. I was burying all these people. Would y'all think different of me, or would y'all still support me? Hopefully the latter. Big Dommy, he needs a world title, so he will win the 2026 Men's Money in the Bank. Who's a better choice? Let's be honest. First of all, get well soon, Dommy. But who's a better choice than Dominic Mysterio to win the Money in the Bank? The sneevling heel, slithering snake, the stash? You can't name one. I even hope his dad wins the WWE Championship and then he crashes his party. Because being a bad dad gets you that. Look, you even hurt your son. Bad father. Get well soon, Dommy. Get your money in the bank. And your father stank. Penta will be the Iron Man of the Rumble. Remember what happened last year where he was technically eliminated when his feet hit the ground, but they didn't count it. It was a botch. But I think he will be the Iron Man. Not win, but he will be the longest person in this Rumble. Mark my words. I think Penta is someone who can definitely do that. that. I think the fans are behind him. I think we're behind him. What better to set him up for the future than to like give him that spot that so many different great superstars have had. Like Chris Jericho was the Iron Man at one point. We do not speak of, won the Rumble and he was the Iron Man. Deadbeat Rey Mysterio was the Iron Man and won the Rumble. You don't gotta win the Rumble to always be the Iron Man, but it means you're up next, pretty much. Have him go to like the final 4. I think this is year to prove something. He gotta redeem himself, the Redeem Team. And for my 24th pick on my 2026 WWE predictions bingo card, I'm going with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes turns heel. I don't know why this feels like such a long shot, but also it feels like it can happen at any moment. But I need this to happen. One, because like I feel like I'm drowning out here with some of these choices I made. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling so confident in a lot of my choices, but fake it till you make it is what I was always taught. And Cody Rhodes, you need to make this happen. You need to turn heel. You need to hurt every single one of them little kids in the crowd. You need to hurt their feelings. All them kids wearing them mask, you gotta hurt their feelings, Cody. I don't think they're dumb. I just think that, Cody, just for the sake of me being right, I need you to be as evil as possible. Come in with some slick jet black hair, suits coming looking like the damn Joker or something. I don't care what you do. Cody, you come in dressed like John Cena and telling all the kids it's all your fault and their parents suck. I don't care what you do. As long as you turn the heel, Cody. Do that for me. Do that for Big Dude. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. If not, Cody, I mark my words. I will go to AEW. Cody, please turn heel. Please help me feel like a winner. Help me feel like I accomplished something. Help me feel like a champion. You are a champion. You know what that feels like. I want to feel that. Even on a small scale, I want to feel that. A heel Cody and face Roman would be kind of crazy for Mania. I don't know how that would even go. Your family been whooping Cody's a couple years now. How Cody the bad guy in that situation? We still got to cheer Cody. That concludes my card. That concludes my rants. 2026 will be good for me. The Big Dude will have one victory. Whether you agree or disagree, if you have some opinions or thoughts of what you want for your own personal 2026 WWE bingo card, just let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a happy New Year's.